young people. We've got crazy ideas out there, but we lack the experience and the knowledge to really focus and really come up with the goods. So Jack sort of filled that void for me, and I've learned so much from him, so thank you, Jack. So
stop listening now.
So yeah, and the board, Lynn and Mike here from the board, the BEC board, they approved the plan. We went after it. We put in our proposal and we won the grant. And it was brilliant. It totally blew me away because we were, I think, the only recipients in Australia that year to get the grant, and that's pretty powerful. I mean, there were so many different applications out of the whole Australia. We've got 20 million people. You know, it's one of the fancy. So this photo represents, you know, the culmination of all that. And Grant came up here for another initiative last year, and that's why I love the photo. So after we put all this stuff together, when technology wants to work, there we go. This is our training lab, which is just outside, and so we got the cash, the curriculum, and whatnot, and we needed to put it all together. So if you've ever gotten a new PC, you know, you're really excited, and you unpack it out of the box and stick it on your table and set it all up, and you're all excited. Imagine doing 20 of them. So I did not want to do that. So I was thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? And then I got a phone call, and it's from a teacher from Darwin High School, and she said, hey, there's a student here that really loves work experience, and he's, you know, would love to stay in school and work with you. Do you have any jobs going for him? And I said, who's the student? And she said, Robert Dorwood. Robert. And he said, you know, Robert's really into networking. And I said, really? Well, have I got a project for you? So he came on board with us for, what, 8 weeks, I think? Yeah, and if you know me, you'll know it's very hard to learn for me. So I pushed him real hard, and he built this. He set it all up, PCs on the desk, networked, image, whatever. So Robert, thank you so much for that. Yeah, and he put it all together. So we've got the grant, we've got the lab. I thought I'd go off to Thailand to get trained, and I had no idea what it would be like. I thought they'd roast me in front of a fire or something. And like, because HP is such a huge corporation, I was like, Grant, tell me about the training. He's like, oh mate, you know, what can I say? And that's what he's told me. What can I say? Thanks mate. Right? So I wasn't quite too sure what on earth was going to happen in Thailand. So anyway, I went along and I attended the HP inaugural HP Entrepreneurship Summit. So 17 different countries, sorry, more than 17 countries. There were a whole bunch of countries, 100 delegates, 20 of them non-speaking, non-English speaking background, and you try translating "G'day mate" into Chinese, it doesn't happen. So anyway, it was absolutely brilliant, and I got to meet people all around the world who were just like small business entrepreneurs like myself, and keen on growing entrepreneurship and technology. And I also got to meet this guy here. Oh, sorry. So they spoke about the MDP network, you know, and I was like, what is that, a computer network? What does that mean? So this, in fact, is an MDP network, an essential micro-enterprise development program, which is a HP global program. They run all over the world to basically educate small business owners on technology, and it's very exciting. And then they spoke about this and spoke about that, and in the end we drew this map, and it's all these components that make up the network. So you've got HP, you've got people who monitor and evaluate the program, ANU, which is an Australian National University. You've got the Micro Enterprise Acceleration Institute, who developed this curriculum that we're using in Europe, and it's been used all over the world. And it's just totally blown me away that I get to bring it to Darwin and share it with everyone in the Northern Territory. You've also got centres all around the world, like the BEC, what they do. A couple of them from India, so food and the native child. And you've got people who are sort of like doing it really well, and they're like centres of excellence. So all these people come together for this micro-enterprise development network. And it's brilliant to sort of learn that no matter where I go in the world, there's someone I can tap into and chat to about, you know, micro-enterprise technology, how to solve business problems using technology, that sort of thing. I also got the opportunity to meet a world leader. This guy looks like, in the middle, he looks like he's half asleep, but he's not. And he is Minchai Viravadnya, and he's from Thailand, and he is like a world leader in terms of eradicating poverty in Thailand. He's got an amazing program for micro-enterprise development, and he actually shown that micro-enterprise, by getting villagers in Thailand who were so poor they didn't have money for food, how teaching them how to create a sustainable business can actually help eradicate poverty. And he's done it, and he's done it so well that, you know, Bill Gates rang him up and said, hey, I've got a problem, I've got a bucket of money I need to get rid of. And he's offered him $30 million to run these programs in Cambodia. You know, and here I am, little northern me from Darwin, sitting with this guy at the table. And no, I didn't sneak him, I actually got a phone there. So I got to chat with him, and he's an amazing individual. after the summit, did the training, the HP curriculum. I learned what it's all about, and there's posters at each of the laptop stations, so to give you an idea of what it's all about. Basically, I got trained. That's me getting the certificate, so I did graduate. And it was brilliant. Just learning this curriculum. It's just such an innovative way of showcasing the basics of technology in such a clear, concise manner. Because as small business owners, we're so busy. We don't have time to sort of learn about networks and infrastructure and all that other stuff. We just want to make it work. But if you take the time to invest and learn the basics, you're stronger. And that's the aim of this whole curriculum. And these are some of the curriculum topics: operations management, finance, communications, marketing, technology management. Most of the stuff that Jack was talking about. You know, we can teach small business owners how to do that. So what does all this mean? How much does all of this weigh? So basically, first of all, you've got a solid platform to educate small business owners on the importance of using technology to grow and sustain their business. That's gold. The second thing it does is once these businesses learn about technology and get all excited on how to use it, they're going to need IT providers to help them. You know, and so you've got an opportunity there for existing providers to market to these new business owners. Sorry, not new business owners, but business owners who now want to hear more about technology. So it grows the businesses, it grows the IT industry. And lastly, remember that big MVP network I showed you? That is accessible to anyone who comes to the BEC and says, look, you know, I'm thinking of exporting to China, do you have any contacts over there? You know, through the Micro Enterprise Development Institute and other initiatives, part of the network, they've automatically got links, established contacts that they can email, communicate with, and make it happen. So that's a three-pronged benefit there, and it's brilliant. So I'm going to give you a taste of it all a little bit later, but first of all, I want to thank, Jack, thank you for all your help. Grant, couldn't have done this without you, mate. Cordial again. And Graham, at the time, we approached him. He was from D-Bird, the old D-Bird, and we approached him, and he got us talking to Doug Phillips. And thank you for your support over the years. And thank you to another few HP people, Brad Sweeney and Marty Wall, Peter Eckstead. They really helped me put all this together. And now it's a real initiative, and we're launching it. It doesn't end there. Now we've got to actually tap on business' shoulders and say, hey, do you want to learn about technology? So the battle's just started, but at least it's a good step in the right direction. So with all that in mind, I would lastly thank all of you for being supporters of Blackmagic ICT when I started 4 years ago. And never in a million years did I think I'll be standing up in front of you here today, launching a centre like this, and an initiative like this that will help the community, help the ICT industry, and help small business owners. So that's it from me. Thank you so much. And Jack, take it away.